Hello and welcome to How to Write a Short Film with me, Anthony Hett, the film coach. In this episode I'm going to be sticking with character and I'm going to take a quick look at how to write a character Bible, concentrating on what a character Bible should include. A character Bible is like a character breakdown, which I discussed in my last video. But instead of a short one-paragraph description of a character, it is a longer, more in-depth description. Now, unlike a character breakdown, I don't think that it is particularly important for you to write a character Bible for the characters in your short film. I would always take the time to write a character Bible for the main characters in a feature film or a television series. However, for a short film, I think that writing character breakdowns is usually more than enough. However, of course, if you have the time and you want to write character Bibles for the characters in your short film, then I would say that you can never be too prepared. So, what should you include in your character Bible? These are my top 5 tips on what to include. Number 1. Who is the character within the story? So ask yourself the question, what is their role? Are they the protagonist or are they the antagonist? Are they a love interest or a love rival? Maybe they are a mentor or a sidekick. Be clear about who they are and why they're important to the story that you are trying to tell. Number 2, background information. So, who are they as a person? What is their personality like? And maybe try to think about what made them the person they are today. So, where are they from? What is their family life like? What is their education and employment history? Everybody has a backstory, so all of your characters should have one too. Number 3, habits and mannerisms. It can be very helpful in helping you to understand your characters and also to set your characters apart, to have a good grasp on their habits and their mannerisms. So, does your character move or speak in a specific way? Do they have phrases that they tend to repeat? And what do these different things tell you about them as a person? Number 4, conflict responses. At the core of most entertaining stories, there is a conflict. So it can be very helpful for you to understand how your characters respond to different situations and how they react to conflict. It might also be helpful for you to think about how the reaction of your character might change in response to how another character is responding to a situation. So, for example, if one character starts to panic, how does this change the reaction of the other character? Do they respond by getting annoyed with the character that's panicking? Or do they try and help calm them down? Or maybe do they start to panic as well? And number 5, physical details. I personally think that it is a lot less important to start detailing the physical attributes of a character in a character Bible than it is to explore who they are as a person, both mentally and emotionally. I would sometimes include physical traits within a character Bible, but I would normally only do so if they had some sort of significance to the story. So, for example, do they have a scar or an injury that comes with a backstory? Or do you have a character who is kind of big and intimidating looking, but they're also emotionally vulnerable? So you create this juxtaposition and the audience might be slightly surprised at how vulnerable they really are. So those are my top 5 tips on what should be included in a character Bible. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, then give it a like, leave a comment below and share it with other people who you think might also find it helpful. Also, don't forget that I have a blog which you can read on thefilmcoach.com, and I also offer one-to-one mentoring as well as group workshops. If this is something you might be interested in, then contact me through thefilmcoach.com. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so you're notified for my upcoming videos. My next 2 videos will be looking at the topic of writing dialogue.